Hey cuties, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're continuing with another spoiler from Active, Duang with You episode 8. So, let's get started. The episode begins with Kin telling Duang something meaningful. He says that he no longer sees him as just a best friend anymore. Now, they are partners. In the next scene, they go to a shopping mall together. Kin goes into the changing room to try on clothes, but suddenly, Duang walks in. Kin gets a little annoyed, pulls him closer, and teases him. Then, after a brief romantic moment, he tells Duang to go downstairs and wait for him. Later, Duang is at the cash counter making payment. Kin arrives and insists on paying, saying the items are expensive, but Duang refuses at first. Still, Kin takes responsibility and decides to pay. Then we see them in the car together. Duang asks Kin about his plans for the next day and offers to drop him. Kin teases him, asking why he's always around him. Duang simply says he likes taking care of him, and then invites Kin to meet his mom the next day. Kin agrees, but asks what Duang will say about him. Duang shyly replies, "That you're the one who will be mine." Then we see Tu trying to talk to Kin again, but Kin ignores him. Tu warns him that one day Duang might make him cry. Kin confidently replies, "That day will never come. Duang would never hurt me." Next, Duang takes Kin to his parents' house. His parents warmly welcome Kin, and they stay there together. In the evening, they go out for a drive. Kin notices how happy Duang looks. Duang talks about meeting his friends, and how they asked if he had a boyfriend. When Kin asks what he answered, Duang just smiles shyly. During their conversation, Kin opens up about his past. He shares some difficult experiences that made him the way he is. Duang listens carefully and says, "I wish I had met you earlier. I would have protected you." Kin smiles and replies that it's all in the past now, and that he's happy because Duang is with him. A quiet, emotional moment builds between them. Duang expresses how much Kin means to him. He says his feelings are real and deep. Later, they return home. Duang's mom is preparing dinner, while Duang keeps following Kin around. Duang's brother teases him for being so protective. Duang gets shy and says Kin is not his boyfriend yet, because if Kin hears it, he might feel uncomfortable. But deep down, Duang admits, when Kin becomes his, he'll proudly tell the whole world. After dinner, Duang takes Kin to his room. He tells him that Kin is the first person he has ever brought there. They joke around, talk, and share light, cute moments together. He even thanks Kin for taking care of him when he was sick. Finally, as the night ends, Duang shyly suggests spending more time together. Kin agrees, but sets a condition. They'll just rest and sleep after that. And that's where this part ends. What do you think about Kin and Duang's relationship now? Are they your favorite couple? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next part.